Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you? I hope you're all well. I hope you're all crafty. My voice sounds funny. Don't worry, I know this is filthy. We're going to do a quick bit of brush up. Why is that still wet? Yeah. So I thought I'd just set it up straight away ready. I'm hoping I've got everything right. Today's a bit of a... Here we go, we're going to try it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I've sort of give it a go. Wasn't 100% with what I did. So I think I might have an idea. So, before we start, just for anybody who's new, I seem to have got a lot of subscribers lately, so thank you ever so much. But we have a Facebook group, Heidi-The Yorkshire Crafter. Come along and join. Please answer the questions, otherwise it'll be denied. I did set an auto admin, I think it's called. I set that this morning so that it gives the admin a bit of free time, and it also helps me as well. So it won't let you join if you don't answer the questions. It just makes it easier, and we're not letting people in without profile pictures and stuff. And then we know we're not getting any scammers in. We're hoping we're not getting any scammers in. Right. I've already cut my card down. So this has been cut down with Master Layout 1. I have cut some for the Master Layout 8, which is a 7x5. Don't think I'm going to use that, but it's there if you wanted to do it. I might do in fact, I might do the backgrounds because I'm going to use them anyway later. So, we might as well, haven't we? We've got them cut. Look how bad that's got now. It's so itchy. So yeah, these have been cut out with the inside of the Master Layout 1. And I've already got the black ones done with the outside. And these are the Master Layout 8. Which I've done with this, and I've already cut some backs for that as well. So, and it's got the faux stitching on as well. I love it. I didn't want to get it because it's not me. I don't do cards that big, and I've quite enjoyed it. They're still massive. It's like painting a wall. It's huge. So I did cut some backgrounds out with that. I'm trying to use up this texture stuff that I told you about. So I just cut some of them out. Cut that one on the wrong side. So they will just fit like that. There you go. So let's get into it. So I don't want, I'm just going to move my coffee. I don't want a lot of brushes on. I want you to see the background. I don't want to smother the background, if you know what I mean. So you'll see when we do it. We're using Inkylicious stamps. All Inkylicious. Yep. So let's get going. We are doing one with dinkles. In fact, I'll do a big and a little. So I'm literally... I want to do 3 cards. We might only get 2 done. The third one... They're all the same sort of idea. So the third one I'll just do off screen. I mean, there'll probably be more, but I'll still put the photos up. So there is the tiniest bit on there. I want a bit more at the bottom. Same with this one. That might be too much. I mean, it looks like there's no on it, but there's enough. I've put this on to catch the water. See, if you just put that little amount on, which is all I want, if it weren't enough, you could add to it, can't you? That's the look that I want. So that worked out brilliant, actually. Yeah, I'm good with both of them. So I'm going to heat set them straight away. I'm happy with both of them. Easy to do these backgrounds. I have loads and loads of them ready. I've got a drawer full of backgrounds, of all different backgrounds. And especially the, what do you call it that we did recently? The, just running that off the sides. What did we do? The cling film. You know the cling film without the water? Oh my goodness. I've got loads of them and I've used loads and it seems to have gone down really well, so I'm really pleased about that. See, these even dry the same, so I'm well happy with that. So this is Payne's Grey Dinkle. I'm going to go into brushers now. I just want to make sure they're really dry. That's not really dry, is it? Because we are going to do a tiny bit of blending over the top. Right, that's one of each and that one's wet as well. Belting colours, aren't they? Right, so we've got them two. Might as well do a big and a small, haven't I? I've got them done, haven't I? Have I only cut two small? Oh no, three. That's right, that's what I want. So now we're going to use black. This always surprised me. Black brushers. If you haven't used it, watch this. Same thing. Don't want masses, but I want you to see it. I don't want it filled in. So you can always put some more on. You're just not able to take it off. Now, watch this. This is if I've got right colour. Oh, I'm going to dry it instead of wetting it. Look at that. That's black. That is cool. That's what I love about the brushers. They've got extra colour to them, if you know what I mean. And I'm happy with that and all. I don't want to do what else with it. The colours in this are stunning. I'm loving doing these easy backgrounds lately. Just run that water off the edge. They take a bit longer to dry because I've literally not took any of the water off. I've just left it on. There we go. I mean, you can dab it off if you want. I didn't want to lift any of the colour up. Just make sure that's dry. Look at that. And that's black. Awesome. That's dry. And last one. Like I say, I might as well do all the... Now then, I want purple. So I'm using purple. But I have a feeling it was actually one of the blues that I wanted. And it drops a bit of purple in it. But it's okay. We'll go with whatever this does. Failing that, I've got a purple done anyway. This is the look I'm looking for. Look at that. If you don't have dinkles, I think it's definitely a thing to have in, seeing as though you can't go wrong. It's literally a spray of water on it. I got the right one, look at that. And this is literally called purple. Now I am going to add a little bit more to this one. Watch it spread. I'm easily pleased. It's the little things. Right, I'm going to stop there and move these out of the way. So they're brushos. We'll get these dry and we'll crack on. So it's warm again. What date is it? I'm going to start properly putting the date on. So it's Wednesday the 8th of May. And I'm also going to start numbering my videos. I'm over 200 now. So when somebody's asking for, have you done this, this or this? I'm like, oh gosh, I'll have to go and find it. Whereas if I've got it written down. And somebody did mention it on the live as well. To edit them. And I went back and edited one, so I know you can do it. I tell you, I'm useless with tech. So you tell me to do these things and I'm like, I know I've been asked again if I'll list the supplies in the bottom, you know, in the description. It'd take me forever and I don't get paid for doing it. So I'm still going to stick with what I'm doing at the moment, and I'll just answer your questions if you need to know out. But if you're in our group, not only will the admin answer you, there's so many card making experts in the group, so you'll always get an answer of somebody. I've taken a little step back for a while, I'm still there, I'm just I've got things I need to sort out and what have you, personal things. Nothing's wrong, everything's fine, it's just I've got things to do. So, but believe me, I'm still there, still seeing all your fantastic crafts. Also, you don't just have to show card making, you know. Show what you want. Look at that. They're absolutely amazing. You couldn't paint that if you tried. Right, so we'll move these. Job done. Right, so we've got, I'm going to concentrate on the little ones because I'll do the big ones after. So you've got your Payne's grey, you've got your black, and you've got your purple. They're pretty awesome then. Right, we're going to do a bit of stamping and a bit of blending. And I'm going to use a stamp wheel just because I don't know if we'll get a first good stamp. So let's go with this one. We are doing the Inkylicious Cats on the Branch small, so there is a bigger version. This is just perfect for my size of card, so I'm more than happy with this. The bigger now I reckon would fit on the either the square 6x6 or the 7x5 then. So I'm coming up here. I'm going to go there. We're not doing out fancy, it's all simple stamping, but it's really effective. It's the background that helps as well, so think about what background you're going to use. See, this is what I mean by, that was the blue aquamarine, but it covered it, and I didn't want, you know, I don't want cover, if you know what I mean. So I didn't end up using that one. I know what I meant, I knew what I were after. As bad as I am with tech, I'm sometimes bad with trying to put things into words. That's That's Lexi. You can hear tap dancing in the background. She's come to sit behind me so she can snore. We know, don't we? Yeah, definitely needed another. I can't find my new. Well, I have two of these on the go, and the other one is newly inked up. No, I don't know where I've put it. I don't even know where I've put the refill ink. So wherever it is, it's with the pad. Do one more. We're going to stamp on all three the main image. Then we'll take them out and do each card then. That looks pretty good. So we're using my stamp cleaner. What I made, what you've all made. Actually, what I should have done was said, oh, and if you want to make it, it's video number blah de blah. So at the moment, it's just a bit further down. Yeah, I definitely am going to number them all. Not only is it easier for me, it's easier for you guys as well. We're coming back to that because we're going to use the words. I'll just put it away for a minute. Right, the next one. What's this? This is the pain square. It didn't matter which way we did it. I'm going to go that way. And for this one, we are using... Now then, which are we using? I've got everything out in front of me. We'll go with... I'm going to go with this one. Shouldn't have put the stamps in front. We're going to use this stamp from Toadstool's one. I'm going to use this on some of them and all. So I want that stamp. And we're just going to stamp it anywhere there. Because we're going to do some blending down here. Stamping in black and keeping it black, I think. I don't think we're adding any colour to any of it. Because I did one and I added colour to it and I didn't like it. So I think we're probably going to stay black and white. When I started doing this one, I was like, don't like it on that background. Really don't like it. It turned out great in end up. I had to send it to somebody else to have a look because I couldn't make my mind up. And I asked Andy, and he's so honest, and he said, yeah, I love it. He absolutely loved it, and he loved the cats, but I couldn't see what he was seeing. I couldn't see what my friend was seeing either. It's a bit awkward when it's like that. It's like, because sometimes I've just put the video up today of the Inkylicious with the cabins, and it's not performing very well, but sometimes I don't think they do on a Wednesday morning. It takes till, you know, the evening to sort of like kick in. With this one, we're also putting a fairy, and we're using this little fairy here from Fairies One stamp set. There is a toadstool with a fairy already sat in it, and that's what's going on the next one. But I just love how she sits there. I want her up a little bit. I think that will do it. There we go. I'd never be able to do these without this stamp wheel, you know. I know everybody says it's expensive, but I just... Probably one of the best things I've ever had. Oh, I can answer you now. I forgot to mention it on the live. When somebody says, what's the one thing you want in your craft room? And I says, it'll always be the next best thing. Well, do you know what it is? I want a sink. I want a plumbed-in sink. But I'm like, we've got downstairs, then we go upstairs and we've got the bedroom and bathroom, and then we go up again and I've got Toby's room and the craft room. So to plumb a sink up here, well, it must be possible, but I bet it cost a mint, and don't have those funds, so, but yes, that is what I would like. How many of you don't have a sink in your craft room but would love one? It's got to be a must, hasn't it, for anybody? Right, they're finished, so I can move that one out of the way. Also going to put this little mushroom. I'm using this one. I'm just going to put it at the side. Now then, am I? I'm not. I'm going to leave it, and I'll add it if I think it needs it at the end, because I did go in with some foliage and it got a bit crowded then. We'll see. Right, so that one's done. That's the practice. So this one is the fairy toadstool one. So we are using the one that's sat on the toadstool. Same thing. Why is that? It looks mucky there. Going to go there. And then any other stamping that needs stamping, we won't use the platform because it should be okay. There's no solid stamping, I don't think, unless we use them mushrooms. Don't each one of them look different with, even though it's solid stamping, they look different altogether. They look like totally different techniques. Well, they do to me. Yeah, I think that looks good. Right. This one's finished, so we can put this one away. I just love it when I can put them away when I'm, you know, working through it. When you're practicing, you keep them all out, don't you? Because you don't know what you're doing yet. You haven't decided. Right, because I'm 100% what I'm doing with the pussycats. Oh, we have got another solid stamp. I forgot. And I'm definitely putting it on here because it's not going to stamp first time. So I'm using the Catitude and I'm using this one. Where have you gone? There. Right, there isn't going to be room for all of him on here. I'm putting him there so I can see it properly. So I'm having his tail off. I'm having his tail off. It sounds like I'm cutting it off. And I'm going to blend across the bottom. I could do him sat on a wall, but it's like everybody does them sat on a wall, so I'm not. I just want to do something a little different. And this one I chose not to do any foiling or bling or anything on it. So it is literally a straightforward card. Yeah, glad I put it back on here. One more. Perfect. I have a few, I've come up really early because I have a few ideas for cards. And it gets awfully warm up here. So I've got windows open right now, but it starts to get like a greenhouse. So I've come up really early because I've got so many plans of what I want to do. in hope that I can at least get 1 or 2 done before I have to start taking my clothes off, which I had to yesterday. Whew, not a pretty sight, I'll tell them. Right, scraps of paper, literally, and I'm using just a cheap makeup sponge, Amazon, anywhere. Don't buy dear ones, you don't need it. So I'm going to take, don't know if I want that one. I want quite a straight piece. So that'll do. And what I'm going to do, I'm using Warm Breeze, and then I'll also come in with it with maybe a bit of Twilight or Black Soot. I'm going to see which looks best. So I'm just dabbing it in and move these other bits because I will use them. I'm just holding it down. I'm going to go over the pussycat a little bit. And I'm just brushing it off. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going to lift it up properly because we're going to add that other colour. There you go, Lexi's snoring. We are going to be using quite a bit more of this colour on here. I'm going to use black oxide, black soot, and I have a special one for this. Not moving it, I'm just doing the same, but not as far. And it's oxide, so it comes across more chalky than solid. Yeah, like that. That'll do. Keep this out because I'll probably be using it again. Well, I will be using it again. Try to think where this is from. Live and Breathe Beauty. It's actually a makeup brush. I think I got these on Amazon, over 12 months ago. Right, what I do want to do is see if the cat is dry. No, it's not. Only because I'm going to put a bit of highlight on him. Wow. I mean, when I finish this one, you might think you want to do something else to it because this is spare. You could put some foliage and stuff, but I wanted to show the background off. Right, let's try that a bit. Yeah, this'll do it. Right, so I'm just going to use the twiggy branch. And I'm going to use Nocturne. And I'm just going to add some more branches to it. That's better. really need to find that ink pad. Looks alright, doesn't it? That will do nicely, I think. I love that stamp. It's not thick, it's not thin. It's perfect. I'm doing well. I keep losing these, but I've done well so far today. Should not have said that, should I? Right, on my wall, I have, don't know whatever I used this on before, but I have a very tiny mask. And I'm just gonna sit it over the pussycats' heads. And I'm gonna take my, in fact, oh yeah, I will do it with this. And I'm just gonna brush off it a little bit. When this video goes out, I will be calling it the halo, I think, because all three are getting some kind of halo. I don't like that. Done too much there. But look what a difference that makes. But we are going to bring it in round it as well. So I'm using Peacock Feathers Distress Ink and my Gina K brush. And I'm literally going around the edges just to bring that colour in, and it picks all this out of here. It looks amazing. These are the colours I choose to do on other one and all. I mean, this is a cross between my favourite colour and blue, isn't it? My favourite colour is green. Sometimes I see this as green, sometimes I see it as blue. I was asked to give a shout out. Oh, please forgive me if I get your name wrong. I was asked to give a shout out to Kim Kelly. I remembered. And yes, you are still on the birthday list. I did double check. I got rid of... Oh, it sounds awful. I removed some people for not acknowledging. I know some people message me private, so don't think they don't all acknowledge because they haven't done it on group page. I do get a lot of them privately. So yes, Kim Kelly, you're still there, kid. See what I mean? You can put something down here if you want, but see, I chose not to. Just move that out. Wait a minute. We're going to go back to the stamp and we're going to pick the words. And I'm going to stamp them in Nocturne. And it says, never stop. Please be straight. Oh gosh, don't even put it down. Wow, she's loud. Never stop. I'm just using a wipe for my words. Don't know why, because it just brought a load of fluff off that then. Never stop. I'm going to put it here. Oh, I don't know. I'm going here. I think this is lovely. Never stop looking up. See, you don't have to put things in straight lines and they can still look good. It's better for me if I don't have to do a straight line. I just done another video and I cut the stamp up because I didn't want to do it in a straight line. I don't like straight lines. We're just going to take the black. This card's done. We're just going to put a little bit of the oxide around the edge. Lexi. I don't know why she has to do it behind me. And I know you guys, none of you, look at the difference that makes, putting that up there. I know you guys aren't bothered by her, but gosh, she's so loud. And yet we've got Rosie, she's laid the other side of me. You don't hear a peep out of her. So the next one I'm going to do is the same colours, but we're adding a bit of bling. So we'll see how that goes. I really want to get to purple as well. So that's done. Just so I don't muck in my base. Oh, I did one that straight. Go me. I'm using my, oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. My Sweet Petunia glue gun. I'm in the UK and I get mine from Bumbleberries. If they're not in stock and you want one, just add your email and they notify you when it comes in that you're wanting. I love that. I live for that, me. I have my email against all sorts. Best thing ever if you've got sore hands. Said I was going to start using tape for videos, didn't I? And my glue for when I'm practicing, but I forgot. So I'm using it now. You can put any glue in them, by the way. You get a full bottle, which has got Nouveau glue in it. And you get an empty bottle to put your own glue in it. Plus, the tip is wider if you want your ink to come out faster. I ain't used the other tip. Oh, Lexi. Card number 1. How cool is that? Looking at time now, we're not going to get to do 3. So I'll move straight on. I want to do the... I'm going to go with the... I'm going to go with grey if I can find the little... Where have I put them now? I don't know where I've put the other bases. Can't be anywhere, I ain't done out. Lexi! Lexi! She's dreaming now. Oh my goodness, I don't know where it is. I've just stamped them all, haven't I? Oh, it's there. That's why I can't find it, because I've stamped it. Right, let's crack straight on. I'm going to make a hill down here. Well, not a hill, but same thing. Only this time I'm using the Peacock Feathers Distress ink. for this bit instead of the Warm Breeze. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And I'm going to go straight in with the black soot. And I'm also going to put that one in the middle. I'm not going to use the black. I'm going to use the Twilight. And I'm not doing as much. I want it very light, like it's in the background. I'm using other side of that. I'm just going to turn it over. I think that looks okay. I'm wishing that I'd put blue on there instead of black. See if I can alter it a little bit. Yeah, I can see the difference. Right, I'm just going to get a few stamps which are here. See what we're going to put on it. I'm going to use these two from the Moonlight Foliage stamp set. And I'm going to use this one from Create a Meadow stamp set. We'll do that one first. I'm going to stamp this one in Twilight and the others in Warm Breeze. But also don't want to so you think about what I'm doing here. I'm going to be doing the same with the purple, only it's a different fairy, that's all. But I just want to show you can do it in different colours. One, two. Put that over. So I'm going to stamp all the stem in Twilight, and then the buds in Warm Breeze. we are going to foil on top of that, so I'm not worried about how it turns out. Yeah, like that. Put a single at the other side and we'll bend it in. Yeah, same thing. Oh, I like that. Oh gosh, can you hear that kid screaming? I think I might just do this top bit and have it coming off it. Let's have a look. That'll look alright. Well, pretty much like that, but I don't want to have 3 on it. Let's have a look how that'll look. Hey, that looks alright. Is that enough? I was also asked that question, wasn't I? When do you know when to stop? Oh, here you go. I don't think I do. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to put one more in, but I'm going to alter its position. Then we'll do round edges. And this one's nearly done as well. But like I say, we are going to put a bit of foil on this one. Right, you are. Oh, I was painting stones yesterday, sitting in the window where it's red hot. Oof. Should have lost a stone sat there. It was that warm. That one's finished. Lots of these ones off here would be brilliant for this. You've got all them. I've got to say, the price of Inkylicious stamps is amazing. It really is. Right. Let's put a bit of glue on. Do the same thing, only I've got a plastic one this time. Same colour. We don't want it to be mega. Literally just putting her in the spotlight. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Again, we're going to go with the peacock feathers. I'm going to get it everywhere. I really want you to see this one finished because it's pretty shiny and it never captures it on photos. So if I can show you while I'm doing it, makes a big difference. Now, when I practiced it, I did some words, but I did them with mica. And the photos that I've sent to my friend, it does not show at all. So I think I'm just going to stamp them like 3rd generation and show it you that way. Doesn't that background just do it? I just love it. I'm going to move to the twilight and just coming around the edges a little bit. It's a messy job, this one, these cards, but they do look good. You're just edging it really. You can just go up and down with your pad if you want. But just like that, it comes in a little bit and gives it that little bit of, like you've blended it in. Well, we have really. There, look at that. I love it. Right, we'll put the words on and then we'll do that bit of foiling and then your card's done. So the words I chose was, every story has an end, but in life every end is just a new beginning. So for me, you can read that any way you want. You could have that for, well, for a funeral if you want, you know what I mean? But it just, I don't know, it just sits right today for me. So I'm going to use Warm Breeze. But first of all, I'm going to see at what point I want the... So I'm going to go for 3, 3rd generation. 1, 2. Didn't catch it at the top anyway. I might go for 2nd. Yeah. Shouldn't have done that. It's okay. It's easy to sort out, is that? You just come back in with some more blending. That's why I like doing it with mica and all. It sort of covers it up if you mess up. So I'll just come in a bit further and you won't notice because these are going to be foil. Quickie glue pen. Gosh, my ink's going down dead quick. And I am filling the whole bud. So I dot it round first. Put a few bits coming off. I dot it round because it's easier to fill. There you go. Couple of bits coming off. There you go. And it fills it. I'm not bothered if the blue shows through. Makes it even better. We're nearly done, I promise you. Time are we on? Oh, we'd have had no chance doing purple. I'll say I'll do it and you'll like it, I promise. Again, because of what it is and because we're doing foils, it don't need no bling. It'd be lost if we did. It'd be a waste of money. Love it. There we go. I'm going to put a little line down a couple of bits of the wing. I'm not colouring in. I'm purposely not colouring in because I'd make it a mess of it. Oh, I'll tell you what we didn't do on the pussycats. We didn't highlight. And then I'm just dotting a few, because we're going to white splatter as well. Very little, but we are going to do a little bit. So, yeah, I didn't do any on it, did we? I'll do a little bit on it. If I don't have time in a minute, I'll do it off camera. I'm using teal fab foil. You get this on the internet, it's really cheap. I've already got a bit out, so I'm just using this and hoping I didn't dry that too much. Yay. Look at that, what it does. Amazing. This is why I wanted you to see it done. Don't catch it on photos at all. Such a shame. That looks lovely on her wings. I'll have bits missing because it's full of holes, is this? There, look at her wings. I could put a bit on here actually, but I'm alright with it as it is. I think that's it. I think we're gonna... Where's me? I'm gonna put a tiny bit around her head. Don't ruin it now. Now you can see the shape of her legs now. That's better. Don't need any more than that. It's literally just... I feel better that you can see your legs. It makes me feel better when I look at other people's and they've done it and I can actually see the shape. There, look at that. And with these, I just thought if the moon's going to be coming that way, you might catch a bit on the side here. You might catch your tail a bit. Gosh, It's not, honestly, and I know, like I say, I know it don't bother you, but gosh. I don't think it needs any more, my opinion. Right, let's get this on. And I'll splatter it, show you what it does when you splatter it. Even that little bit makes a big difference. If you haven't seen me do this, I cut the middles out with whatever I'm using, just so it's not wasted. Why have I done that? That were a bit daft. Black card is so expensive. Well, that's going on first. Don't normally do that. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed watching them, guys. I hope you've stayed till the end. Let the video play out. Let the adverts play. It's the only way I can get paid. It's crazy. I think I should have done purple, and then you wouldn't have to see the same colours being done. But I really wanted to show you this one. I just love this foil. Right, let me just splat it. 2 seconds. It's more for this bottom bit here. Yeah, cover that writing up. Done. 2 beautiful cards. Look at the foil. It's amazing. I love it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll do the purple one now, so I'll put that photo up as well. Thanks for coming, guys. Love you. Bye.